Okay, it's video time again, meaning that here in the next few weeks you're going to start seeing a ton more frames, tubs. A lot of our stuff that haven't had a time to list, they've been sitting on. Some of it we've been moving just because there's just a lot of demand for it, and other items people don't know we have it, so we can't really sell it. So this is a 87 to 95 YJ frame. I actually ran out of fuel washing it, so it's got a couple streak marks, but it is very, very clean. I would say it is a low A, and it's just because of a couple areas that the bushing, they have a rubber bushing that is on the front of those core supports, otherwise known as the grill. And occasionally, in like this one's case, you see a little bit where they've kind of rubbed through there. So made that area a little bit weaker there. So not a hard area to fix. It might not even be an area to mess with. But if you're going to be cleaning it up anyway, it's a good opportunity to save a couple $100. We rarely discount 6-cylinder frames, no matter what they are. TJ, YJ, CJ, they're just extremely hard to get. I get a little bit more 4-cylinder frames in, especially on the YJs, than I do. So if you don't necessarily need a 6, you can definitely save a little bit of money just by buying a 4-cylinder. If you're going to be doing a 350 or an LS or a Hemi or something like that, and you don't really care, or you don't, the motor's not as important, again, save the money, buy a 4-cylinder frame. Those will save you a little bit of money, as long as we have them. Right now we're pretty good stocked on them. So anyway, without further ado, let me go through this thing. This Jeep, ironically, this was a Southern California frame. This is a load we bought about 4 months ago. And this is, I think, the only 6-cylinder one that I just kind of escaped us that we even had this thing. So otherwise, like I said, these things move pretty quick. So, but even with Southern Cal, you're still going to have sometimes areas like that, especially if it's a sandy area or dusty area like this place was. So otherwise, it's absolutely beautiful. There's all the black, fade. You can see kind of here is kind of dirty black, but it's all the original factory paint from back in the day. So pretty common to have paint peeled up here and here, especially with it right underneath the brakes. When people are messing with brakes and it drips down, it bubbles the paint out pretty easily. And that is actually still beautiful. There's nothing, there's a little oxidized, but no surface rust, no scaling. All the mounts are in really good shape through here and then going on back. And that's, you can see some of the streaking I did there. So I literally just ran out of fuel on the hot seat. So we'll give it one more bath before it leaves, as we always do, just make sure it shows up on your end nice and clean. But anyway, so questions, comments, concerns, feel free to reach out. 303-666-9020. Again, partsbreakers.com. You can see this frame, and if I have any others like it, here in the next couple weeks, we'll get them posted. And yeah, we'll go from there. So, all right, I'll flip her over here. Show you the bottom side. Pretty light, a couple hundred pounds. People always ask us about that. So unfortunately this side I wasn't able to get clean, so it's still pretty grimy, but the good news about grime is it preserves really well. So you can see all the grease there. I actually like seeing a lot heavily greased frames. They always come out real nice, and you can see right where the bump stops were, and those were in excellent shape. Nothing below those. Those are your mounts for your skid plate, there and there. And again, nice clean threads, nothing broken off. And then the area that loves to rust out on the East Coast is going to be this area here. And again, this is just to show you, super hot out today, so 103 today, but that will clean up nice. So you can still paint it whenever you want, but it's a beautiful frame as is. So, and then of course the rear cross member support for your fuel tank. And then this has got a little ding on the back there, but not too bad. Those get banged up when people put, I think this one had a big old bumper on it. So, okay, so that's it. 303-666-9020, partsbreakers.com. And if you're needing a different frame, maybe a TJ or a CJ or a tub, definitely send us a message, call us. Those are going to be listed here soon, but those usually sell before we even have a chance, especially YJ tubs. Clean tubs are hard to get. I have some really nice grade A tubs that are going to be coming up here if they don't sell before, and a lot of times they do. So don't wait on them if you are looking for one. If you're looking for a frame and a tub package, or fenders, front clip, you know, grill, stuff like that, let us know. We'll give you a package deal on that stuff. This is the best time of year to buy frames and tubs. It's the only month that we knock off $500 just because it's what we consider an off season for about a month and a half. And then we'll get back into our, what we call our busiest time of year, which is our winter project season. That's coming up here in the fall and whatnot. So anyway, again, 303-666-9020, 6-cylinder frame, 4.0, 4.2, 87.95. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it.